Here I am again, y'all. Like I said, a man of my words. I had to bring this old thing out the storage, goddamn it, like I told Cole. He said he wanted to see all up inside the hood and all up under the hood. Well, I'm gonna take y'all on a quick tour of this OSS, goddamn. Like Cole said, that bitch is beautiful. So shit, here we go. A little old footage. Or that SS, they're gonna stop that boy Jesse in his track, man. That my little cousin, y'all, I love him to death. But I'm just going to show him he been racing them grocery getters. And this ain't no motherfucking grocery getter here. This motherfucker here is an ass kicker, what we call it. So he wanted to hear how that boy sound, goddammit. He said that boiler don't come out of one pipe. But shit, as you can hear, all the sound coming from off to the right side, but both pipes is breathing like a motherfucker. Because see, if you do your research on them motherfucking 93 octane, that 93 run so rich, it gonna have that black soot around the pipe, you hear me? Only on 93. That 87 shit you running in that motherfucking GTO ain't gonna get it, son. But you see the plate. That's all you gonna see is Mr. 6-Speed of Texas on the back of that motherfucker. But I'm gonna be quiet so you can listen to that boiler and see what that motherfucking boiler really sound like. This ain't none of that old thumping shit got you all excited and shit. Got you big headed right now. Old thumping and you know what I'm talking about, all that old foolish ass shit, man. You racing on little grocery getter. I'm just gonna show you, man. When that bitch make it back down at that time, she for real. I ain't gonna sell. I know you praying that I sell that motherfucker the CarMax before I get down there. But I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna get on your ass one good time that whole week. That whole week I plan to get on your ass, goddamn it. So put you at least 1,500 to the side, cause I want it. But I'm gonna walk on around the front of this old thing, on the side of the old thing, man. Just to show you she ain't no new. She a whole totally different car, goddamn it. Motherfucker got them Mickey Thompson on her. Got that ass, you see how she dropped. That bitch a whole new car now. She slammed on the ground, goddamn it. But I'm gonna keep playing with her until I get that old thing down up. We ain't, like Jesse said, we stuck, baby. We ain't really doing nothing to her. You see that SS logo? That means super sport. That means it come with T-top, a bad motor, 6-speed transmission, all that shit, man. Look how clean them motherfucking headlights here, y'all. Look how clean them motherfucking headlights here, y'all. Y'all tell me, honestly, man, have y'all seen one cleaner and this bitch got dirt all over, but you can't tell, right? Alright, we're gonna go on the inside and get a little footage of the inside. And I promise you, y'all, she dusty as a motherfucker. I made sure I record this video while she dirty and just fired it up so she ain't really at idle the way she should be. Look how clean that boy is, man. And she dirty on the inside. You see that old gas funnel back there? That's for that goddamn 116 when we put that 116 up in her on race day, you hear me? Look at this seats, man. It don't even look like nobody even been in this motherfucker, man. I mean, you might have a few little scratches here and there, but like Jesse say, that bitch is beautiful. Boy, look at the dashboard. Look, let me give a closer look. Look at the odometer. 56,000 miles. And guess what's so good about it? It ain't like that GTO, y'all. Ain't got no lights on. Nothing but the parking brake, cause it's a 6-speed, you hear me? And the car is running. Got cold AC, iPod, you know what I'm talking about? The Punch Power series. You get all that, man, when you fucking with the SS. Oh, look at that. Even got T-top covers, man. I got all kind of shit in this motherfucker. The car is clean, y'all. This bitch is beautiful. Now we're gonna go up under the hood of that old boy and let Jesse look off in that trunk. We're gonna let him look in that trunk. Cause see, that's what he's scared of, y'all. He's scared of that big ass bottle we got in the back of this thing. That's what it is. He's scared of that old bottle, man. See that old punch? How that belong? Hey, we got the fire extinguisher in that boy. Look at that pretty ass bottle. Look at that big long motherfucker, man. I can't get no real good angle in it because I'm standing over top of it, so it really don't look long as it is. But that's all it is. A little bit of nitrogen, a little bit of cam, a little bit of old boiler exhaust system, y'all. Just to see it right. And we gonna show it didn't take $8,000 to do it like he claimed he put in that GTO. You understand? My little cuz, he know I love him to death and I love to talk shit and I love to hear myself talk. But shit, that boy that done barked up the wrong tree, y'all. He done barked up the wrong tree. Now we're gonna close this old trunk and move back toward the front. We're gonna move back toward the front. And we're gonna politely get back in this thing. You hear me? We're gonna politely fire this boy up. We're gonna fire this boy up. You hear that? Watch all them lights disappear. But you look at her. You ain't got nothing but the brake light on it. Let me close that thing up. Yeah, and the AC is running. You can sit here and night all goddamn day. That temperature won't go past goddamn 190. Boy, that hood look good. There she go, Jesse. All stock, man. Ain't nothing up on that car. Got a few nitrous line here and there and shit, nitrous express system on it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but that K&N working up on this motherfucker, dog. That's what make all that old whistling noise and shit. At the end of the day, ain't nothing but a K&N. But I will show you the supercharger later on. The supercharger has yet been installed. The supercharger has yet to be installed. It's for sale too. Like I told you, man. I don't do no high side, I don't do no study. I will talk a lot of shit, but when it comes to this OSS, I ain't gonna lie about it. I do have everything. I do have everything I say. I'm gonna either go out the way and show you the rest of the garage. I'm gonna go out the way and show y'all boy the rest of the wheels. Man, you know what? Fuck that. They'll see all that shit. They'll see that shit later on. You see though? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what these numbers doing right now. That's only 415 rear wheel horsepower. She was putting out 434 at the time before I got the timer taken out of it, so I could run that 200 shot of nitrogen. Well, I'm officially at 586 horses at the time. I got the documents and paperwork to prove it. So, at the end of the day, goddammit, when you get done talking, Jesse, 586 to 505 on torque with a 400-pound lighter car. I mean, 400-pound car, which is lighter. They're gonna hook up like a motherfucker and get on your ass, goddammit. You're not gonna see it with no 530 horses or whatever the fuck you claim you making. I hope you making 6 something so I can show you, goddammit, that GTO ain't what that is, son. But I'm gonna get all my little goods and manga shit. Yeah, I know I ain't gonna hear the end of this shit tomorrow. But like the same time, man, at the same time like usual, get that motherfucker 3-way, 4-way going and get me on the phone tomorrow morning about 6, 7 o'clock. So we can do it again, goddamn. Until then, this episode will be to continue. One last look, y'all. I wish I can get this motherfucker in here real detailed. But that y'all actually can see this motherfucker, how clean and beautiful this bitch is up on the hood, man. I'm talking about seriously, man. You really can't just find a motherfucking stock engine like that where the kid ride around in it. Bitch 12 years old, y'all. 13 years old, damn near. This motherfucker clean. Ain't got no fucking oil leak, none whatsoever. No, nothing, man. But no. Cause at the end of the day, goddamn. At the end of the day, cuz when I get on your ass, goddamn it, no hard feeling, nigga still gonna love you, goddamn it. So hell. Anyway, this boy for sale right now, just like she is, like I told you. 415, 400 pound of torque, goddamn it, at the time. 586 and 505 with the knife. Holla at your boy. If y'all want that motherfucker, holla at you. I got a book on this bitch with everything that been done to her. The history of the car, every part that went on that motherfucker, including the optimal battery. We got a goddamn receipt on that motherfucker too. Whatever don't look original on, I promise you I got the receipt to it. The paperwork, the mileage when everything was swapped over. Like I told you, when I put my hand on something, y'all, I like to do it right. I don't just put no bullshit together. So shit, here we go. We're gonna close that old hood and we're gonna call this old day. Like I said, look at that thing from the front. And y'all think I'm worried about a motherfucking GTO. Look how big, look how mean that bitch look, man. I ain't worried about that motherfucking GTO. All that GTO is a fucking a souped up ass cobalt, man. Give a fuck about no GTO. I'll let your boy in the morning, cuz. Later.